Welcome back to Hope's Homemade Kitchen. If you're new here, I'm Hope, and each week I bring you step-by-step recipes that you can make in your own kitchen no matter what your experience level. Today I'm making Sicilian potato salad. Now this is a beautiful salad with Yukon Gold potatoes, fresh green beans, tomatoes, and it uses an olive oil base rather than a mayonnaise base. Now my friend Stacy gave me this recipe and it's very popular in her Italian family. I'm really excited to make it, so let's get started and I'll show you the ingredients. The ingredients for the Sicilian potato salad are Yukon Gold potatoes, or you could use new potatoes, fresh green beans, a red onion, a lemon, flat leaf parsley, cherry tomatoes, Kalamata olives, olive oil, red wine vinegar, sea salt, and pepper. Okay, we're going to start by washing all of our fresh vegetables, our potatoes, some fresh green beans that I picked up. We also have our parsley. Now this is Italian flat leaf parsley. We also have a pint of cherry tomatoes. Okay, we'll go over and prep our green beans and our tomatoes. Now first we're going to get our potatoes to cooking. This is about 3 pounds of Yukon Gold type potatoes. I'm going to fill a Dutch oven up with water and I'm going to salt it generously with sea salt, and then we'll cook our potatoes in there. Salt it really well. And we'll be cooking them whole like that, and then once they're done and fork tender, we'll peel them and dice them up for the salad. In the meantime, I have another pot of water that I'm going to start boiling here, salt it up, and I'm going to be blanching the green beans in there once I get the green beans cleaned. Okay, I'm just going to go through and pop off the ends of those green beans, make sure they're very clean. I've never made this salad, but Stacy, my friend, told me about it and it sounded so delicious that I wanted to make it for you. The good part about this is it's one of those recipes that you can kind of make your own. In looking at some other recipes, it looks like people add things like capers and different spices, but what really drew me to this salad was it's just so simple. And simple ingredients often make the best salads. And the fact that you're using fresh ingredients makes it that much better. Now when we blanch these green beans, that's just what we're doing. We're just kind of quick cooking them, and then we're going to put them into cold water to stop the cooking because we want to keep them crisp. So I'm just going to go through and trim these to like the size that I like to see in a salad. Okay, we're going to take these over and drop them into the boiling water, and we're going to watch them closely. And we want them to keep their bright, vibrant color. We don't want them to get mushy at all. Okay, my water is boiling. Just going to put these in. I'm going to set the timer for about 3 minutes and we'll check them then. Okay, so this is 3 minutes. They're still pretty bright colored, so you want them to be a little bit pliable with still a little snap. So 3 minutes was about right. So that cold water will stop the cooking. That nice bright, vibrant color. So I'm going to cut up the flat leaf parsley because she did say heavy on the parsley. So, okay, that's like 1 cup of chopped parsley. So surely that is plenty. Now our tomatoes, I'm just going to slice them in half. So a full pint of tomatoes. You can do cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes. Really, you can use any kind of tomatoes. Now we need to do our onion. Stacy gave me all the ingredients and she said she measures with her heart. So that is what I'm going to tell you to do as well. I'll give you the measurements that I end up using, but as with anything, use more of what you like. I'm going to slice these up into thin strips. We may or may not end up using all of these. I'm going to use about 1 cup of Kalamata olives here. If you don't have Kalamata olives, I'm sure black olives, green olives would be fine. Okay, I'm just going to slice them in half, being careful to look for any pits. This will give it a nice salty kick. Now this is a great make-ahead salad. The idea really is to make this and let all the flavors meld in there together. So I'm making it today. We're probably going to end up eating it tomorrow. But, okay, still cooking on the potatoes. I think it's a good time to make the dressing. So we'll start with extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to start with 1/2 cup. Now, if we need to make more after we see all of the potatoes and everything together and we think we need more dressing, we can always do that. I'm going to use the zest and the juice of a lemon. Just very lightly go through and grab that zest from the lemon. Just the very top yellow part. You don't want that bitter pith. And I'm going to juice it, put a strainer in there to catch the seeds. Okay, I'll add the juice of a lemon in there. 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And you can do this in a jar, you can do this in a non-metallic bowl. I'm just using a glass bowl to mix this up. You want to whisk it and emulsify the oil. I'm going to add in a little sea salt. Start with a little bit, and some fresh cracked pepper. And our flat leaf parsley goes in there as well. Then when the potatoes are done, they're going to need to cool before I put everything together. And I can see the potatoes are done now. And if you'll see, they're fork tender. Now we're going to drain them and put them in cold water, and then we'll peel them and let them cool off. So I rinse them off with cold water, and then I'm letting them soak in some ice water to cool off. You could certainly leave the skins on, or you could peel them. I think we're going to peel them today. Okay, now we have all the salad components here. I'm going to quickly go through and just peel those potatoes really quickly, and the skins come right off. And again, you don't have to do this. You can certainly leave them on. Now we salted our water very well, and we salted our dressing, but potatoes can take a lot of salt. So we'll taste it all, and then if it needs a little bit more, we can adjust our seasonings. Now Stacy is known to be a very good cook in her family, so whenever we get together, I am always pumping her for recipes, and she doesn't mind. She's like most Italians love to cook, so I'm happy to be the recipient of good recipes. Okay, we already have our green beans in there. We're just going to roughly chop our potatoes. Now looking at this salad, it's going to make a lot, so it's a good salad for a family event. All right, I'm going to take this and start to toss it a little bit. I'm going to add in our tomatoes. This is beautiful. This could even be a holiday salad. Adding in the Kalamata olives, adding in the onions. You can cut them up in any dice or strips that you like. Now we toss it with the dressing. Now I started with that 1/2 cup and 1 lemon. I can always make more. There is a beautiful salad for your next gathering, or even for the weeknight meals that you have coming up. This will keep in the fridge for a number of days and stay fresh, and it's even better the next day. Okay, now I'm going to dish this beautiful salad up for a little taste test. Oh, it's so pretty with all of the tomatoes and green beans, the parsley, olives. There's so much in here. That is so good. That dressing really gives it a little zip with the lemon and the red wine vinegar, but it's not too much. It really balances out with the starchiness of the potatoes, and then the olives give it a nice salty flavor. And you can pair it with so many things. Chicken, of course, steak, definitely. This is perfect with steaks on the grill, and that would be a perfect pairing, and that's all you need, really. I love this. And I really hope you try it. Thank you so much for joining me on Hope's Homemade Kitchen as we made Sicilian potato salad. If you liked what you saw today, please consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with your friends. Please ring the bell for more videos to come. and we'll see you next time.